Cadeaux's story starts on the streets, where he was just another stray trying to survive. One tragic night, he and his friend were hit by a car. His friend didn't survive, but Cadeaux refused to leave. Even though he was in pain, he stayed by their side. When people tried to help, fear took over. He limped away on an injured leg, but in his panic, he ran straight back into traffic and was hit again. This time, he couldn't get up. A kind man rushed him to a vet, where x-rays showed how bad things were. His front and back legs were broken, his pelvis was damaged, his lung was injured, he was weak from blood loss and covered in fleas. He was also heartworm positive. Every part of him hurt. We named him Cadeaux, which means gift. And despite everything, he still had so much love to give. He leaned into head scratches and looked up with soft, trusting eyes. Even in pain, he wanted to be loved. At the hospital, Cadeaux started his long recovery. He had blood transfusions, was treated for parasites, and given pain medication to keep him comfortable. But there was a surprise. Cadeaux wasn't a girl. The records had it wrong. He was a boy. His surgeries began. First, the breaks in his legs were fixed. Then, his pelvis was treated with an FHO procedure. His soft tissue was bruised and swollen, and his eyes needed surgery too. But through it all, Cadeaux kept fighting. Days turned into weeks. He started eating on his own. He stood up, and one day, he walked. Slowly and carefully, but he walked. Finally, he was strong enough to leave the hospital. He went to a foster home, where he learned what safety felt like. But his journey wasn't over. One of his broken legs hadn't healed right. He needed another surgery. Now Cadeaux is back in the hospital facing another challenge. We're doing everything we can to save his leg. If there's a chance he can keep it, we'll take it. And no matter what, he won't face this alone. Cadeaux has come so far, but he still needs us. He still needs you. Let's make sure this sweet boy gets the future he deserves.